And Parade Marshal Kathy Hawk leads the field out onto the track for the first of 11 races tonight with exact and trifecta wagering. First race kicks off the double. Number 1 is Elegant Elgon, owned by Jeff Brewer with Elliott Deaton. The 2 is Southern Pocket, owned by Carl May, the driver Bob Harper. 3 is J.R. Cinnamon, owned by John Barnes, and he drives. 4 is Cincy Jackie, owned by Mirel Moore, with Mark Winters. 5 is Look CINJA, owned by Cindy Swagler with Roy Wilson. 6 is Sandman's Impact, owned by Ronald Geilerman with Jeff Nysonger. 7 is Marcia's Sharp Girl, owned by Leo Banks. The driver is Dave Hawk. The 8 horse is She's a BJ, owned by Everett Sams Jr. with Jack Daly. 9 Gayoko, owned by Stevens and Nocera, Greg Grismore. And the 10 horse is Vicious Circle, owned by Dan Ryan. The driver is Del S. Miller. You have just 3 minutes until post time for the first race, less than 3 minutes. The starting gate is rolling for the first race. First race field in the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off and pacing. Cincy Jackie from between horses takes the lead. Forwardly placed is Look CINJA, who will drive into the pocket, and Gayoko left well from the far outside. Next we come down to J.R. Cinnamon. Marcia's Sharp Girl made a nasty break. 3.5 lengths behind J.R. Cinnamon. We come down to Southern Pocket. Marcia's Sharp Girl recovered on the outside, is about 8 lengths off the pace. And then we come down to She's a BJ, followed up alongside by Sandman's Impact, Elegant Elgon, and Vicious Circle is last as they pace past the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. In front of the stands for the first time, and Gayoko parked through the first quarter, now clears the top, opens up by 2. Cincy Jackie back to second. Look CINJA third, gap of 2. J.R. Cinnamon is fourth. Next in line we have Southern Pocket. Those 5 make up the first flight. Then it's a gap of 3 more to Marcia's Sharp Girl. To the inside of She's a BJ. Following cover, Sandman's Impact, Elegant Elgon, and Vicious Circle brings up the rear. Over to halftime. Leading the way, it's Gayoko. Gayoko on the lead. First over out of the 3-hole is Look CINJA. Now in a second position. Cincy Jackie back to third. J.R. Cinnamon comes to the outside, trying to catch cover fourth. Half in 1 minute and 1/5. 3.5 lengths farther back, Southern Pocket is about 7 off the pace, retreating fifth. Up alongside She's a BJ in 6th position. Then it's the pair of Sandman's Impact. Marcia's Sharp Girl is nearest the rail with Elegant Elgon just in behind, and Vicious Circle is last. Approaching the 3/4, and Look CINJA has sprinted clear to a 3-length lead. J.R. Cinnamon takes up the chase now in second, followed by Cincy Jackie, and Gayoko is backing out of it. 1:30 flat for 3/4. Moving around to head stretch. It's all Look CINJA up top, leading it tied 2.5 lengths. J.R. Cinnamon into second, followed by Cincy Jackie, 3.5 lengths further back to Gayoko, and She's a BJ turning into the stretch. And this one is Look CINJA on top by 3. J.R. Cinnamon, Cincy Jackie is drifting wide. Look CINJA shortening up, but going to win it by 2.5 lengths. J.R. Cinnamon second, Cincy Jackie third, 2 minutes and 1. Old Bay Mare by Look Sharp, out of Marta Ann by Puppet, owned by Cindy Swagler of Lebanon, trained and driven by Roy Wilson, 2 minutes and 1, the time for the mile. With